Okay, so this is super cool. I've been having a ton of fun playing around with the Google Analytics MCP. It's something that I'm not sure a lot of SEOs know exists, so I'm just going to quickly walk you through how to set it up, the very vague steps, and what you can actually do with it. Just a couple of examples. So Google Analytics has an MCP where you can actually utilize AI to access the data in Google Analytics. You can use the AI to run on top of your Google Analytics data. It can be very powerful, especially if you're using it correctly, right? They actually have a full list of documentation here and a whole guide on how to do it. I'm just going to give you the high level insights, right? You're going to go into Google Cloud Console, right? And you're actually going to need to set up a few things. One, you're going to need to like enable Google Analytics APIs. So here you'll go into APIs, you'll search analytics and add their admin and then their data API. You'll have those both enabled. Then you'll need to configure OAuth. So you'll go into clients in your Google Cloud and you'll actually configure a Google Analytics MCP OAuth. That will basically give you kind of a secret key and the client ID, all that. You can then download that JSON associated with that, and then you'll put it in whatever folder you're using for the MCP. As you're running things and following the demo, it's actually going to ask you to log in to Google Analytics with whatever account you're using. And by the end of it, you should see kind of a confirmation, hey, you're logged in with G-Cloud CLI. So those would be the brief steps, but follow kind of this full video for the whole tutorial. But you can do some really powerful things, and it's really exciting, like what you could do with the Google Analytics MCP. Like here, I just went on to the Nective site and said like, hey, just go ahead and analyze my site in terms of the last 3 months, like what page are the top pages, how are they trending, right? And just give AI very broad commands, and then it will come back and then add your Google Analytics data directly in kind of the command line, right? So you can basically have AI do analysis for you. But I could customize this. I could say like, hey, go get me some engagement metrics, and then it could start converging things, right, without me having to pull custom reports. What gets really cool is when you can like have it do like more high level like analysis on your behalf with your analytics data. So here I asked it to go through, hey, go through the Nective Digital site, find me what content's working and then one content struggling, and use engagement metrics in order to do that. So then I can go and get a full report on what content's been successful without me having to go and actually do that, right? So like here it's saying your highest engagement pages are your agency pages. Okay, that's interesting. But then it's saying your medium engagement pages are actually your data studies. So you might want to do more of those because people who read those are highly engaged with that content. It actually interestingly said like, hey, your tactical how-to guide stuff, not as engaging, right? Your how-to processes aren't as engaging with people, so you might want to actually do more data studies from what I've seen. So SEOs could do this to use some really powerful things, whether it's pulling together custom reports, having AI do custom analysis on your Google Analytics data. Google Analytics MCP is really cool, and I'm also going to be posting more videos on how you could potentially merge multiple MCPs to get even more powerful insights than just using one.